We begin this edition of Iran Protests Roundup by commemorating Amir Mohammad Khalegi, the deceased student of Tehran University, and saluting the protesting students who, through their widespread protests demanding justice for this crime, have caused the corrupt rulers, the main perpetrators of this crime, to tremble. Throughout the past week, universities across the country, especially in Tehran, witnessed the strong presence of students seeking justice for the 19-year-old student. Focusing on those responsible for this crime, they chanted in university courtyards, "If we don't unite, we will be killed one by one," and "IRGC, security forces, you are our murderers." Once again, we salute the students who, at the university, this bastion of freedom, became the resounding voice of the Iranian people and pushed back against decades of suppression and crimes by the mullah's regime in universities. Let's watch segments of student gatherings in various universities over the past few days, commemorating Amir Mohammad Khalegi.
امروز اگر داد نزنی امروز اگر داد نزنی
ما تماشاگر نمیخواهیم به ما ملحق شوید. ما تماشاگر نمیخواهیم به ما ملحق شوید.
خونی که ریخته میشه با هیچی پاک نمیشه. خونی که ریخته میشه با هیچی پاک نمیشه. خونی که ریخته میشه با هیچی پاک
Now let's take a look at the streets of Iranian cities, where the footsteps of retirees and the roar of their voices, demanding their plundered rights, have caused all the corrupt officials, who are the main perpetrators of poverty, unemployment, and all the misfortunes afflicting various segments of the population, to panic. In the past week, retirees, through various gatherings, addressed the main enemy of the people and the nation in unison and demanded their rights. They chanted, "Our enemy is right here. They lie and say it's America." In Avaz, retirees shouted, "Our pain is your pain. People, join us." And "Unity, unity, against oppression and corruption," calling on all people to unite against injustice and oppression. The cities of Tehran, Isfahan, Shush, Avaz, Zanjan, Sanandaj, and others witnessed the enthusiastic presence of retirees.
مردم به ما ملحق شوید. مدعی عدالت تا کی دروغ به ملت. مدعی عدالت تا کی دروغ به ملت. ما به جز حق نمیخوایم صدقه دولت نمیخوایم. ما به جز حق نمیخوایم صدقه دولت نمیخوایم. این همه بی عدالتی هرگز ندید ملتی. این همه بی عدالتی هرگز ندید ملتی. سفره بینان ما چه میخواد از جان ما. گرانی تورم بلای جان مردم. گرانی تورم بلای جان مردم. گرانی تورم بلای جان مردم. تا حق خود نگیریم از پا نمی نشینیم. تا حق خود نگیریم از پا نمی نشینیم. تا حق خود نگیریم از پا نمی نشینیم. نمیپذیرد بازنشسته میمیرد سازش نمیپذیرد فولادی داد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن فولادی داد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن رئیس خوب بود اما همش دروغ بود اعتماد و دین سپاه مخابرات برده حق ماها رو خورده حق ماها رو خورده عدالتی ندیدی از بس دروغ شنیدی عدالتی ندیدی از بس دروغ شنیدی ستاد اسرائیل حق ماها رو خورده ستاد اسرائیل حق ماها رو خورده وعده و این کافیه سفره ما خالیه 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 فریاد فریاد از این همه بیار فریاد فریاد از این همه بیار
Last week also saw protests by nurses and hardworking medical and emergency staff in Mashhad. On Saturday, February 15th, nurses, medical staff, and emergency personnel in Mashhad gathered in front of the city's Medical Sciences University and chanted, "Enough with promises, our tables are empty," voicing their protest against the dire economic and living conditions. On Sunday, February 18th, nurses and staff of Milad Hospital in Tehran held a protest gathering in the hospital grounds to protest their low salaries and living conditions. In the past week, hard-working oil and gas workers of Iran held protest gatherings, raising their voices against injustice and their dire living conditions. On Tuesday, February 18th, contract workers of Fajr Jam Gas Refining Company, chanting "Workers will die, but will not accept discrimination," gathered to demand the elimination of contractors, job security for human resources, increased benefits, and fair wages. On the same day, workers and employees of Bandar Mahshar Petrochemical Company went on strike to protest their living conditions.
اعتصاب پرسنل پتروشی برنر امام هلدینگ برای احقاق حق خود برای مطالبات خود دست به اعتصاب زدند.
Also on Tuesday, Chabahar witnessed a strike by workers of Nigan Makran Petrochemical Company due to non-payment of wages for 4 months. The hard-working workers of the company gathered at their workplace and went on strike. This week, Mashhad also witnessed a protest gathering by taxi drivers in Shohada Square. The hard-working drivers of Mashhad protested in front of the city council due to the non-delivery of vans gathering dust in a parking lot.
صفای بالای ماشینا داره. ماشینا آلودگی هوا. خیلی از اینا باز سرطان میشه برای زن و بچه‌های ماها. به خاطر چی؟ طبق هوای ماده 8 هوای پاک هم چیزی داریم. قانون هوای پاک. مورد دیگه داریم این ماشینا سال 88 که با ما دادن، ما روزی که ماشینا رو تبریک کردیم به علت 3 سال تأخیر دادن تمام این روغن توی ماشین فرسوده شد و کلا رسوب گرفت. ما تمام موتور ماشین رو تمام بچه‌ها تعمیر کردیم.
There were also gatherings by master's and doctoral exam candidates who protested for the fourth time in front of the National Organization of Educational Testing due to the failure to change the exam dates. On Sunday, February 16th, Tehran witnessed a protest gathering by literacy movement teachers hired after 2013, demanding their employment. Contract employees of Khorasan Razavi Telecommunications Infrastructure Company in Torbat Haydariye protested for equal pay and benefits and job security after 14 years of service. We also have a report from Borojerd, where workers of Borojerd Textile Factory stopped production and protested since Saturday, February 15th, to receive their unpaid wages. Contract workers of all telecommunications centers in Mashhad, Bardaskan, and Kaf also gathered on Wednesday, February 21st, to protest living conditions and non-payment of arrears. Defrauded customers of the state-backed Housing for Veterans project in Borazjan also gathered on February 19th to protest the non-delivery of houses for which the money has been received by the regime's agents for years. On the same day, victims of the Khatam Fund in Dezful protested the plundering of their assets in front of the regime's prosecutor's office in that city. This marks the end of our weekly protest roundup. We hope we have been able to reflect the voice of the Iranian people's protests against the mullah's regime.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.